welcome to week 8 of our 10-week postpartum Pilates. Hey guys, welcome to week 8 of our 10-week postpartum Pilates program. Little tongue twister there. Let's get straight into it. We're going to get straight into some core work. Let's lay down on our back and find that neutral spine. So we've got that little gap under our lower back, tailbone slightly imprinted. Pelvis should be shining directly up to the ceiling. If you make a little triangle with your fingers and place your hands on it. And we'll put your arms down by your side, checking that those feet are in line with your hips, shoulders are nice and heavy, back of your head's nice and heavy. And we're going to start with a couple of pelvic tilts. So big exhale as you tilt your pelvis towards your belly button, imprint that lower spine into the mat, and then with an inhale, let it all relax. So let's do about 5 of these. As we tilt that pelvis, we're drawing our hip bones together, lifting that pelvic floor up, and then letting it release as you relax. Back to neutral. Let's go again. We've got 2 more. And then one last one. Awesome. Let's build these into some bridges. So we're going to tilt that pelvis. Slowly peel up into your bridge, reaching your knees over your toes. Give those glutes a little squeeze at the top, and then slowly coming down one vertebrae at a time. Finding that neutral spine with an inhale, and then let's go again. Peel and roll up. Breath at the top, coming back down. Let's do 8 more of these. Last 6. We've got 4 to go. 3. Last 2. And then on that next one, let's come up. Let's stay up in our bridge. And let's just do some little pulses of that pelvis up and down towards the ceiling. Let's go for 8, 6, 5. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rolling down nice and slow. Find that lovely neutral spine. Let's get that core warmed up. We're going to interlace our fingers. Place your head heavy in your hands. Now you just want to be able to see your elbows in your peripheral vision. And just like we've done in the previous weeks, we're going to focus on our core doing most of the work. Lower back staying just lifted off the mat like we've got that little blueberry under our lower back here. We don't want to squish it. So when you're ready with an exhale, head, neck and shoulders come up. Inhale, lower. So just that bottom rib coming down towards your hips as we come up. Let's do 8 more of these. 7. Don't be afraid to use that big embarrassing exhale to come up. 5 to go. Last 3. 2. And then last one. Coming up, let's just do some little pulses towards our knees. Let's go for 8. 6. Last 4. 3. 2. And 1. Coming down. Okay. We're going to move on to our Charlie's Angels next. So we're going to get rid of the support behind our head. If at all you feel like your neck's getting a bit strained, just take one hand and place it behind your head. If not, let's make a little gun with our fingers. We're going to reach that up to the ceiling in line with our shoulders. And using control, let's come up and reach those fingers in between our knees and then relax back down. So we're trying not to use momentum here. Keep control of that movement. Let's go for 7 more. Last 5. 4. 3. 2. And then last one coming up. Let's stay up there. Let's pulse. 10 little pulses. 7, 6, 5. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick relax down. Now, we're coming over to our obliques. Okay, so we're going to come over to our obliques now. So if your head does need a little bit of support, take the hand that's on the same side that we're on. Okay, when you're ready, we've got that little gun, we're coming up. Big exhale as we shoot those fingers past your knees. Inhale to relax back down. Let's go for 7 more. 6. Last 5. 3, 2, and then last one. Let's stay up there. Let's pulse. 6, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Let's work that other side, straight up and over. Take your gaze with your hands and keep control of that movement. Last 7. 6, 5 to go. 4, 3, 2, and then 1 more. Stay up. Let's pulse. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. We'll just take your hands and place your head in your hands and give your knees a couple of little rocks from side to side. So we're going to level that core up now. Okay, keeping those feet anchored, we're going to come up into your chest lift with a big exhale. Let's keep working those obliques now. So left elbow is going to come towards your left hip, little glide, and then right elbow to right hip. So let's do that 4 more times on each side. See if you can stay up nice and high. Totally normal to get a little shake on either side. Last one each way. And then back to center. Come on down. Oh, those core muscles are feeling warm now. Okay, let's take those legs into your tabletop one at a time so your core's not too overloaded. Slightly imprint that lower spine into the mat. Let's keep going. Exhale to come up. Inhale to come down. Let's go for 9. And 8. Last. 5 to go. Last 3. 2. Last 1. Okay, let's add that single leg stretch in. We're going to come up. Let's stay up in our chest lift. Let's send that right leg long. Bring it back in. Send that left leg long. Bring it back in. Let's go for 8. And 7. Keep that lower spine slightly imprinted. Last 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Those legs a little cuddle, little rock from side to side. We've got 1 more set to do. We're going to add those obliques in. Legs come back into your tabletop, head heavy in your hands. Let's come back up into that chest lift. We're going to rotate to the left. Send that right leg long. And swap. And swap. Let's go for 8. And 7. 6. Last 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Oh. Give those legs a hug. Little rock. And then just bring those legs back into your tabletop position. We're going to lower them all the way down onto the ground on our left side. Just place your left hand on that right knee and extend your right hand nice and long. We'll have a quick little stretch here. And then let's swap sides. Take those legs up and over to the right. Move right hand on your left knee and extend that left arm nice and long. Perfect. Let's come up onto all fours now. Okay, we're coming onto all fours. We have our wrists under our shoulders, knees under our hips. Let's do a couple of cats and cows here, just to get that spine nice and mobile. Big exhale as you round your spine, send your tailbone in between your legs. Belly button goes up to the sky, and then with your next exhale, let's untuck that tailbone. Belly button comes down, gaze comes up. So let's just do 2 more each way. And then 1 last one each way. And just coming halfway between each move, we'll find that lovely straight spine. And let's come into our bird dog. So left hand and right leg go nice and long on the mat. Let's pick those fingers and toes up and reach them away if you're feeling confident enough. Inhale as we bring them back to center. Exhale as we swap sides. Trying to keep that pelvis nice and sturdy. If you've got a mirror, you can check out your form. Let's do 2 more on each side. And then one last one. Awesome. Coming back to our starting position, we're going to bring our left elbow down onto the mat now and work that right side. So let's send our right leg nice and long. We're going to let that right leg lift, or our right hip lift up, sorry. And let's start to lift and lower with a pointed toe. Let's go for 10. Last 8. 6. Last 4. 2. Last one, pick that leg up nice and high. Let's do some little pulses. 7. Last 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Okay, we're going to flex that foot. Bring that knee towards your elbow. Kick it out behind you. Trying to keep your body as still as you can. Let's do 8 more. Last 6. 5. 4. 3 to go. 2. Last one, kick out. We're going to keep that leg lifted. Let's pulse that heel to the sky. 6. Last 5. 4. 3. 2 and 1. Point that toe. We've got 5 circles one way and 5 the other way. Bring that leg back in. Sit back into a quick child's pose if you can. And then let's get that other side done. So we're going to bring our right elbow down, spine's nice and straight. Send that left leg long, lift that hip. And we're lifting and lowering here. We've got 10. 8. Last 6. 4. 3. 2. Last one, pick that leg up, little pulses. Last 5. 4. 3. 2 and 1. Flex that foot. Bring that knee in, kick it on out. Let's go for 9 more of those. Last 8. 5. Last 4. 3. 2. Last one, kick out. Keep that foot flexed. Pulse that heel to the sky. Last 6. 5. 4. 3. 2 and 1. Point your toe. 5 little circles one way. And 5 the other way. Bring that leg down. Sit back into a quick child's pose. Okay, we're going to come down onto our tummy now. And just place your hands by your chest. Hover your nose just off the mat. Press your pubic bone lightly into the mat so we've got that lovely neutral spine. And with a big exhale, just bringing your head, neck and shoulders up into a little bit of extension. Have a look at the floor in front of you and then slowly coming back down. Let's do that 4 more times. We don't need to go very high for this move to work. Trying to keep your feet heavy on the mat to start and your elbows point to your toes as you come on up. Last one. Nice. Let's make that a little bit harder. Let's take our hands and stack one on top of the other. Resting your forehead on your hands, elbows stay wide. As we come up into that extension, we're lifting our arms up and back down. Let's do 4 more. And 3. Last 2. And then one last one. Okay, last 5. We're going to add our leg lift at the same time. So really press that pubic bone into the mat. Big exhale as we lift everything up. Inhale to lower down. Let's go for 4. 3. 2. Last one, come up, stay up here. Can we bring our hands down by our side? Let's pulse those hands to the sky. Palms facing the ground. Let's go for 8, 7. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Hands by your chest. Press yourself back into a well-earned child's pose. And we are all done for week number 8. I'll see you guys next week.